Okay, good evening, everyone. My name is Greta Chibola Wangalamulume, and I am the president of the National Honor Society at George Ranch High School. I want to welcome you all to our graduation ceremony, and at this time, I ask you to please stand and direct your attention to the stage for the presentation of the Colors by the Air Force ROTC cadets from George Ranch High School, and remain standing for the Pledge of Allegiance and the opening remarks. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, for liberty and justice for all. Catherine Celeste Gandinko, George Ranch High School's 2025 Student Council President, will give the opening remarks.
Thank you, Greta. Good afternoon and welcome everyone to the graduation of our class of 2025. I'm glad we all made it here safely today, and I'm excited to celebrate such a momentous occasion. But first, I'd like to invite you all to join me in a moment of gratitude. Thank you to our support staff, from our custodians and paraprofessionals to our cafeteria staff, security guards, and everyone in between for making sure that our success didn't stop after we left the classroom. Thank you to our administrators, counselors, coaches, directors, and teachers for equipping us with all the resources and wisdom we may need in the next chapters of our lives. Thank you to our family and friends for gathering here today and supporting us as we continue to overcome our toughest obstacles and, like now, celebrate our greatest achievements. And to the class of 2025, thank you for your humor, your hard work, and through laughter or through tears, your perseverance. May that same perseverance help each of us find success and fulfillment as we enter our adult lives. And with that, I'd like to introduce our class of 2025 Salutatorian, Rachel Lee, for the welcome and introductions.
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, school board members, and most importantly, fellow graduates. The day has finally come, and I have been given the honor to welcome you all to the George Ranch High School's Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. First and foremost, I would like to take this opportunity to thank my parents for their continuous, unconditional love, and to my older sister, Amanda Lee, who I must return a favor for naming specifically, and along with all of my friends and teachers who have supported me along my educational journey. I owe all of you guys my utmost gratitude, as I would not be where I am today without your support. So when initially drafting my speech, I honestly really struggled to figure out what to say, as this day is for 621 different people with different experiences and different futures. Brainstorming brought me back to a question a classmate once asked in class, which was, why do we need to learn this? I am sure many, if not all of you guys, have once asked this before, and this question got me to thinking. Sure, high school has taught us a lot of admittedly useless things that I am sure we've all already forgotten, but I know for a fact that it has also taught us a lot that are useful, whether that be about life or about ourselves. I could name a few useful things I learned during my time here, but I would like to propose one that I think we all probably learned: resilience. Whether that be getting that assignment submitted on time or handling our own personal situations, our experiences at and during high school has somewhat forced us all to grow resilient to the many pressures that life is so ready to throw at us. And not to be cliche, but this is just the beginning. So as we all celebrate today and go our separate ways, I would like to remind you all that your resilience from these past 4 years and more has prepared you for the many more achievements you will make in your future. There may be bumps along the way, but the limit does not exist for the things that any one of us here can accomplish. So congratulations to the class of 2025, the class with an unlimited future. Thank you. Now I would like to introduce our honored guests. Please stand as your name is called. From the Board of Trustees, President Mr. Zach Lambert. Vice President Miss Jackie Hotzel. Secretary Mr. John Welch. Board Member Miss Suzanne Box. Board Member Miss Mandy Bronzel. Board Member Miss Kay Danziger. Board Member Mr. Joe Hubenak. It is also my honor to introduce Superintendent of Schools, Dr. Roosevelt Nivens. Deputy Superintendent, Mr. Alfonso Bates. Chief Student Services Officer, Dr. Marlon Waits. Area Superintendent, Mr. Benjamin Hernandez. Area Superintendent, Dr. Chuck Ryan. Area Superintendent, Dr. Rhonda Mason. Area Superintendent, Mr. Wayne Morin. Area Superintendent, Dr. Shannon Hood. Area Superintendent, Ms. Heather Williams. Principal, Ms. Heather Patterson. Associate Principal, Ms. Carrie Yanta. Assistant Principal, Mr. Michael Holmquist. Assistant Principal, Mr. Babafemi Ojo. Assistant Principal, Ms. Jessie Ellenstein. Assistant Principal, Ms. Markeisha Coy. Professional Registrar, Ms. Marcy Maha. Counselor, Ms. Kimberly Etheridge. Counselor, Ms. Stacy Richards. Counselor, Ms. Mallory Ambrose. Counselor, Ms. Jennifer Pavlou. Counselor, Ms. Ashley Hunt. And last but certainly not least, Career and College Facilitator, Ms. Francesca Arias. Thank you. And now, here are messages from Dr. Nivens and our school board to the class of 2025.
Congratulations, class of 2025 Lamar CISD graduates. As your superintendent, I am beyond proud of all your accomplishments throughout this school year. From pre-K to high school and all the challenges in between, you have been prepared for this very moment. You are more than ready to show the world what you can do, and I can only imagine how far you'll go. I am reminded of the words of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. in his famous speech, I Have a Dream. Dr. King states, we are now faced with the fact that tomorrow is today. We are confronted with the fierce urgency of now. This is so true. Tomorrow is today, young people. The time is now. You must take action. You don't have time to sit around. As you prepare to leave here, remember there is no time for distractions. Focus, study hard, work hard, and you will have the best future you could possibly have. Believe the best in yourself, speak life into yourself. There are no obstacles that will be able to keep you from your purpose. You've got this. I have faith in knowing that because I know who you are and I know how you're made. Stop for a moment, take a look around. Remember this day. You made it. Everyone here is rooting for you, but listen, even if you run into somebody not rooting for you, that doesn't even matter. What's yours is yours. What's for you is for you. Don't let that stop you. All of us need people to help us get where we need to go, but we have to pay it forward, right? And you can do this because you are fearfully and wonderfully made. Ladies and gentlemen, today is the first day for the rest of your lives. Graduation is the bottom floor. It's the minimum. Life is coming at you, but you're prepared for it. As you start your next phase of your journey, whether it's furthering your education, entering the workforce, or pursuing your passions, I encourage you to continue to strive for excellence, embrace new opportunities, and dare to dream big. If your dreams don't scare you, you're not dreaming big enough. Remember, you are not just graduates of today, you are the leaders and innovators and change makers of tomorrow. But tomorrow is today. So actually, you are the leaders and change makers of today. I have no doubt that you'll make a positive impact on this world. Once again, congratulations to the class of 2025. Make us proud, come home and visit. But as always, don't stay too long because you have a lot of things to do in this world. I love you guys. Last thing I'll say before I go, you get out in that world and you do the best you can. Don't take no for an answer. You go get it because you can get it. All right? I love you guys. Do well. I'm so proud of you. We'll see you soon.
On behalf of the Lamar CISD Board of Trustees, congratulations to the class of 2025. It's been such an honor to witness and celebrate all the great things you have done. I can't wait to see what else you accomplish.
It's hard to believe this day is here. As your high school chapter ends, take all the lessons and skills you've learned and make the world a better place. I hope all your dreams come true as you begin a new story.
Graduating high school is a big accomplishment. Throughout the years at Lamar CISD, I've had a front row seat to the great work that our students and staff have been doing. I'm confident that each of you will leave your mark on this world too.
The possibilities are endless. No matter what you choose to do after today, have faith that you are skilled and prepared for this next stage in life. Be a good neighbor and make a difference out there.
I am happy to be celebrating with you and can't wait to watch you walk across the stage. Continue to hold your head high and look forward to what's to come.
To the class of 2025, this is just the beginning of a bigger, more exciting adventure. Enjoy this day with your classmates and loved ones. You have accomplished so much, and it's only the start. Here at Lamar CISD, we are rooting for you.
Students, you did it. You made it. Work hard to pursue your passion, but always remember to have fun along the way. Every single one of you is one of a kind. Now go show the world what you are made of.
And now, Elizabeth Pham, class of 2025 valedictorian, will now deliver our commencement address.
Thank you, Rachel. Good afternoon, family, teachers, faculty, distinguished guests, and my fellow graduates. I am honored to speak before you today to help bring our chapter of high school to a close. Before I get any further, I would like to take a moment to thank the people who have guided me along the way. To my parents, despite my jokes that I don't live at home from how often I am out, you have stood by me even when I wasn't the easiest to reach. To my brothers, for letting me occupy your rooms as you've gone and begun your own futures, but also for still reaching out and letting me feel at home in your absence. To my friends, our one very specific friend, Jiaying, my younger, not younger sister. Despite our horrible ability to communicate digitally, thank you for being the person I could share not only my love of physics, but also for being the one I found confidence in. To my person, who you can blame for the rest of this speech, as one of my very first conversations with them was over the beauty of the number 2025. Thank you for being my shore as I go through my ebbs and flows. And on behalf of myself and my fellow graduates, I would like to thank the faculty that guided us and stewarded the environment in which we could grow. I would like to especially thank the teachers who have dealt with me for more years than they should have. To my English teachers, Mrs. Settle, who understood my commitments and gave me the space and time to recuperate, all while suffering through my math sonnets. And to Ms. Thompson, who despite having me only for AP Literature this year, housed me every advisory throughout my junior year and bestowed upon me the nickname Physics Fam. And to my physics teachers, Mr. Ryburn and Mr. Henrici, for fostering my love of physics and allowing me to continue to occupy their classes this year, despite not being on my schedule. Now, if any of you know me, numbers are everything. There's something special about each and every number, and today's date and our time here is no exception. It has been a long 4 years coming to this point. For most of us, it has been 1,364 days since the first day of our freshman years till today, May 17th, 2025. 4 years, a perfect square, coming to this point. 1,364 days working to and including this point, ending in 64, another perfect square. Even the year 2025 is a perfect square, 45 squared specifically. Now, this is special because how many people can say that they finished on such a perfect day in such a perfect time frame? Not many, but you can. After all, the next square year isn't for another 91 years. Before I go off on a tangent, today is special. This time is special. Every one of you is special, and I'm excited to congratulate y'all, the class of 2025, on your improvement and success. It has not gone unnoticed. Life isn't flawless. We have all had our ebbs and flows, but despite it all, we have made it here. Although this year may be the perfect year numerically, the pursuit of perfection beats on. As illustrated in The Great Gatsby, we beat on, boats against the current, borne back ceaselessly into the past. The past 4 years may have molded us into who we are today, but this is only the beginning of the next chapter of our lives. There will be many more years to come that will hold significance to each and every one of you, and they will be just as special and perfect as this year. As we move forward, we must continue to forge our own paths towards the future. And with that, it is now my honor to introduce our principal, Mrs. Patterson.
Thank you, Lizzie. Here we go, guys. Good afternoon, George Rich High School, class of 2025. Wow, what a journey it has been with you over the years. I can say years because some of you began with me as a Velasquez Wildcat in pre-K, way back in the day, while most of you were my final class of Little Longhorns at Polly Ryan. Now, here we are standing in front of you as your very, very proud principal of George Ranch High School. Parents, I am so grateful that you trusted me with the most precious gift. What a great ride it's been. I love poet Amanda Gorman's powerful words, for there is always light, if only we're brave enough to see it, if only we're brave enough to be it. Consider that for a moment. B-E, two little letters, yet they carry immense meaning. It's all about discovering who you want to be and the legacy you wish to create. So dearly beloved, we are gathered here today to get you through this thing called life. So, your parents know that. So let's talk about how you're gonna navigate this next adventure. Be kind. I speak of real kindness, not that please and thank you variety. It's about truly recognizing the best in people, celebrating differences, and treating everyone with respect and grace. As I remind you every morning, if you can't be kind, be quiet. Let kindness be your guiding star. You never know the struggles that other people are going through, and you could be the bright spot in their cloudy day. Be genuine. Embrace the real you, your passions, your quirks, your wildest dreams. In a world full of pressure to fit in, dare to stand out. Life is too short to not be fiercely yourself. Let your authentic self shine, illuminating the path for others to follow. Finally, be brave. Life will undoubtedly throw you curveballs. Welcome them with open arms and a courageous spirit. Ready to take on the world? Stumbling isn't failing. It's simply part of the dance to success. Being brave means you're gonna chase your dreams with an unshakable belief in your potential. I am confident you have what it takes. Whew. So, as you set off on your post-secondary journey, my Longhorns, always be kind, be genuine, and be brave, knowing there's going to be some bumps along the way, but your parents, as stellar role models, and the dedicated Maroon Track teachers and staff who have guided you over the years, you possess the resilience and the spirit to emerge stronger every single time. Make every single day count. Tomorrow is not promised. Strive to be the best version of yourself to make a kind and lasting impact on the world. Congratulations, class of 2025. I am incredibly proud as you have left a lasting mark on your HP principal heart and a Longhorn legacy at the ranch, so let's do this. Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered together to celebrate a joyous and momentous time in the lives of these young adults. As part of our celebration, it has become a tradition for us to honor the young men and women from each graduating class who have chosen to dedicate themselves to various branches of the armed services. Help us honor these young soldiers that we have with us today, those who have committed to the armed forces and stand ready to serve. Soldiers, as I call your name, please stand so that we may acknowledge your unselfishness and dedication to our country. Please hold applause until all names have been called. Mike Ferreira, United States Marines. Nathan Mangus, United States Marines. Alejandra Molina, United States Navy. Michaela Robinson, United States Navy. And now I'm going to ask all past and present members of the military join us as friends and family to stand in solidarity along with these young men and women so we can thank you for this decision to protect our country and our freedoms. Thank you for your service to our country. You may all be seated. Mr. President, members of the Board of Trustees, and Dr. Nevins, Superintendent of Schools, I certify that the seniors present have met the requirements for graduation set forth by the Texas Education Agency and the Lamar CISD, are eligible for their high school diplomas and have met the attendance requirements under Senate Bill 673 and eligible to receive a certificate of attendance. Mr. Tom Tarando and Mr. Matthew Jackson will now continue with the presentation of our graduates.
Good afternoon, everybody. Our first graduate, Brianna Lynn Garza. Matthew Luis Lopez. Lakin Sine Montgomery. Lauren Ashley Montgomery. London Page Montgomery. Jordan Deshawn Preston. Abigail Jane Yelvington. Taylor Brooke Arson. Nadal Rafael Abdul Razak. Muhammad Ali Abadoud. Rana Hussein Muhammad Abu Zaid. Casey L. Acosta. Bethlehem Arega Adego. Sohan Adi. Favor Chiamuka Adijabe. Daniel Chiazem Odetoma. Amber Amarachukwu Afam. Savannah Deja Agudelo. Angelo DeMarcio Aguilar. Abel David Aguilar Medina. Raynudian Ahmed. Zion Kawaja Ahmed. Kingston Solomon Ajayi. Precious Bamadele Ajemuda. Joshua Ugonawani Akaluso. Lauren F.A. Akaru. Lucas Manuel Manai Akinola. Jamie Joanne Barbara Akins. Yomaime Wazil Hassan Alawadi. Gian Marco Morales Alda. Danielle Riley Alexander. Omar Ather Ali. Syed Mustafa Ali. Faride Michael Alkan. Brianna Nicole Allen. Musa Fwazi Asawala. Haley Faith Alvarez. Khalid Alessabome Amusan. Karma Leanne Anderson. Charlie Lee Anderson Jr. Julie Elise Andujar. Sophia Grace Aratsu. Joshua Area Amundare. Solana Marie Bastes Argao. Trenton Edward Argo. Nayeli Sophia Armijo. Emma Renee Artino. Tamanbag David Noah Asanjiqui. Reese Elizabeth Attaway. Liliana Injoli Audrick. Abel Mario Ayala Jr. Iomide Farid Io Ajei. Chiamela Chiindu Azuike. Gandor Ba. Ian James Bailey. Alicia Baluch. Adam George Baracho. Joaquin Azrael Marin Barlow. Andres Abel Barrera. Ryan Whiting Barton. William Worthington Bateman IV. Hamilton Palmer Bath. Amna Imran Batliwala. Nathan Antonio Bautista. Blake David Beheeler. Tristan Michael Bertrowski. Kirsten Ray Leah Benson. Brooke Carol Billadu. Parker Vegas Blacklock. Alani Sierra Faye Blade. Vander Sebastian Blancher. Caden Sophia Betcher. Michael Anthony Bodie. Vivian Gale Bootery. Brooke Elizabeth Boyd. Gabriella Renee Braxick. Eli Matthew Brandt. Janila Marie Bro. Addison Catherine Ruth Etta Broughton. Caleb Christopher Broussard. Michaela Claire Broussard. Samuel Isaiah Bryant. Sydney Nicole Bryant. Jacob Sal Buenrostro. Brianna Chantal Buford. Macy Elizabeth Burks. Nora Renee Bush. Addison Gray Bussey. Briley Marshall Byers. Carmelo Antonio Calzonson. Michelle Diana Canyas Torres. Huang Min Cao. Damian Darnell Carpenter. Jacob Matthew Carr. Lindsay Michaela Corazales. Rebecca Kate Casas. Monique Danielle Cash. Oswaldo Castellanos. Giovanni Gabriel Castillo. Alexander Lamont Cawthon. Jacob Daniel Saleha. Natalia Corinne Serta. Haley Renee Carcass. Dylan Matthew Chia. Zachary James Cheerin. Ka Yip Chung. Tremaine Tajon Childs. Jake Matthew Clark. Dallas Christian Kayleigh Clemens. Hayden Taji Clemens. Haley Rain Cole. L. Olivia Collins. Tyler Christopher Collins. Adam David Conger. Emily Sarah Conger. Autumn Lynn Coonfield. Luz Fernanda Covarrubias. Carter Ellis Crawford. Aiden Emerson Creech. Sophia Lynn Cressini. Preston Jacob Cunningham. Callie Marie Daly. Dorothy Elizabeth Darren. Rylan Wynn Davila. Ethan Tanner Davis. Karina Isabel Davis. Connor Armando Doughty. Caroline Brooke Dawson. Genevieve Brooke Dawson. Brooks Alexander De Los Santos. Carlos Alejandro de Oliveira. Kendall Marcel de Surf. Anaya Renee Dempsey. Edward Joseph Devine III. Jack Weymouth Dewey. Malik Kareem Diajna. Ekin Min Deep. Thomas Joseph Dolezal. Abigail Grace Dominguez. Desmond Corey Chappelle Drinkard. Isabella Maria Dumont. Travis Daniel Duncan. Munachi Jasmine Duru. Jean Achemti Abot. Candace Ann Edwards. Lillian Grace Edwards. John Matthew Elin. Hamza Mohammed El Farouki. Jackson Ryan Elliott. John Floyd Soto Endaya. Torasiju Olawatuni Anthony Arabo. Jonathan Escobedo. Cody James Eubanks. William Daniel Evans. Brandon Eugene Everett. Ryan Rebecca Moyer Farmer. Mike Cedric Ferrara. Noah Kendall Fila. Danelle Reyes Viav Fambu. Lena Fong. Caleb Charles Fontenot. Tyson Thomas Foster. Quillen Alexander Frazier. Scarlett Aubrey Franca. Lauren Virginia Fuller. Rowan Gaetano Ferguel. Ashlyn Diane Gaffney. Valerie Galindo. Catherine Celeste Gandinko. Camilla Bell Garcia. Matthew Christopher Garcia. Oscar Garcia III. Angel Alexander Garcia Romero. Melanie Liliana Garcia Romero. Alexandria Isabel Garza. Gilbert Joe Garza Jr. Nicholas Adrian Garza. Meadow Sage Goris. Mason Todd Gentles. Kira Ellie George. Sean Connor Gilkey. Avia Yvonne Gilmore. Cade Michael Gleason. Michaela Naya Gobel. Alexandria Elizabeth Gonzalez. Diego Ernesto Gonzalez. Aqua Marie Gonzalez. Elsa Sofia Gonzalez. Jason Armani Gonzalez. Nicole Catherine Gonzalez. Owen Edward Gonzalez. Jonathan Bailey Good. McKenna Emerson Goodrum. Blake William Gordon. Avon Dean Gorioran. Scarlett Olivia Granis. Vernon Hicks Green. Tegan Charles Gregg. Ian Zachary Grisby. Michael Allen Grothy Jr. Christian Eliza Guest. Maria Celeste Gutierrez. Adam Syed Habib. Riley May Halderman. Caden Luke Hall. Farrah Mackenzie Hall. Elaine Marie Harensky. Julian Adam Harris. Ashley Lane Houseman. Natalie Joy Head. Annabelle Ada Heflin. Reagan Elizabeth Hensley. Herman Matthew Hernandez. Isabella Nicole Hernandez. Mariah Alize Destiny Hernandez. Miles Christopher Kemdiri Hills. Jashawn Xavier Gerard Hines. Isaac Matthew Hinojosa. Leonardo Avenamar Hinojosa. Dylan Michael Hips. Matthew Dang Huang. Claire Elizabeth Hodges. Arissa Tevi Hollis. Carrie Wayne Howard Jr. Alexander Leonardo Sue. Ashley Catherine Huber. Mikkel DeWade Ramon Hunter. Spencer Dean Hunter. Cara LeVay Hurst. Mark Logan Huseman. Wilhelmina Grace Huseman. Sabrina Abluwasi Ibrahim. Agosa Naomi Igbenovia. Chiname Prince Ikwazunma. Cheyenne Shan Imran. Divine Armstrong Ikwuchukwu Arrow. Antoine George Irvin Jr. Ahmed Firas Isam. Corey Cantrell Jackson II. Kevant Elijah Jackson. Macy Jewel Jackson. Naya Simone Jackson. Ayan A. Janhangir. Tori Elizabeth James. Peyton Elise Janik. Otto Lee Jansen. Anna Nicole Jarrell. Addison K. Jarvis. Desmond Damone Jenkins. Derek Alexander Jimenez. Luke Vasquez Johnson. Madeline Marie Johnson. Nehemiah Adrian Johnson. Kennedy Jewel Jolly. Cambry Jordan Jones. Matthew Joseph. Sarah Joseph. Emma Miriam Joy. Zoe Eileen Juarez. Daroe Jundee. Jesse Jeremiah Kale. Lansana Hassan Callan. Isatu Cargbo. Jeevan Thomas Cavanaugh. Claire Lindley Kiefer. Mesa Kiji. Landon Grice Kelly. Kennedy Elizabeth Kelly. Dustin Renee Kennedy. Raven Nevea Kennerson. Ikolisa Namdi Kenneth. Connor Kenny. Valerie Antonella Kessler. Syra Shawkat Kevill. Ishal Babar Khan. Alay Omar Khan. Rhett Grayson Kilgore. Cole Edward Kincaid. Stephen Hayden Kirby. Avery Isabella Knight. Isla Nicole Kobalar. Ariella Madison Kolenko. Camille Hope Krejci. Reagan Faith Krejci. Yuri Kuznetsov. Daniel Cole Lafferty. Dylan Joseph Lane. Maddox James Laurie. Joseph Lee. Rachel Lee. Corinne Reese Ledoux. Brandon Joshua Lee. Christian Montel Lee. Hannah Sophia Lee. Caleb Joseph Leon. Michael Romel Lewis Jr. Ava Sophia Light. Hagen Rush Lineberger. Brody Harrison Lipasek. Haley Sophia Lizama. Alejandro Simon Lopez. Julio Antonio Lopez Yaxlin. Ava Annalise Lorber. Lila Grace Lorber. Austin James Lovelady. Aston Rain Lovell. Zayexi Caitlin Luley. Avery Elijah Luna. Jehu Luna. Sophia Madeline Lund.
Cameron Alexander McDonald. Mia Renee Macias Werner. Savannah Lee Madden. Ifeanacho Ebechukwu Maduke. Gabriel Oshonye Mahanwu. Ogagwam Cynthia Mahanwu. Jonathan Tyler Mai. Mitchell Paul Meyer. Saif Ali Malik. Matthew Raymond Malish. Charles Abraham Maltz. Gracie Mondo Wa Ungala Malume. Harris Furtis Manisha. Nathan Boyd Mangus. Alejandra Martinez. Bethany Irene Martinez. Deborah Loretta Patricia Martinez. Dominic Luis Martinez. Jacob Daniel Martinez. Jenna Taylor Martinez. Noah Jaime Martinez. David Martinez Romero. Alicia Shone Matthew. Ryan Dwayne Albero Matira. Sterling Grayson May. Jaden Michael Mays. Nikia Renee McKinney. Ewan Alexander McCary. Ashley Lynn McCulloch. Kristen Elizabeth Edna McGregor. Ariel Simone McMillan. Rose Emily McWhorter. Hiba Fatima Merchant. Michaela Goy Malenko. Carter Allen Miller. Mariangela Mia Miranda Garrido. Awais Askari Mirza. Sarah Genesis Mishra. William Bennett Mitchell. Zion Armand Mitchell. Alejandra Molina. David Monsalves. Jade Ashlyn Montalvo. Hector Montalongo Jr. Dylan Uriel Montoya Carranza. Mackenzie Mia Moore. Aaron James Morales. Evan Michael Moriarty. Meredith Ann Maury. Ariana Evelyn Morse. Onar Keniel Moss II. Aya Hussam Mozayen. Yara Hussam Mozayen. Kaden Domele Munaliao. Carmen Ileana Munoz. Yarley Diane Murph. Erin Kathleen Murphy. Joshua Lamont Murray. Kennedy James Muska. Juliana Nicole Musser. Mama Tekelu Nafisha. Naranjana Nair. Shelby Grace Nall. Nicholas Andrew Nanez. Emily Celeste Narves. Hannah Grace Neal. Hayden Miguel Nelson. Anthony Frederick Newton Jr. Delana Malin Wynn. Ha Zhen Do Win. Hayden Thien Win. Jeremy Wynn. Philip Mon Wynn. Sophia Grace Wynn. Sydney Lee Wynn. Abigail Anna Fori Nkrumah. Elijah Joseph Naska. Jonathan Mbala Ntombwe. Gabrielle Angelina Nunez. Liam Thomas Nunez. Chimedima Nicole Mwana. Onyenyeche Maya Nwuzu. Adeze Beyonce Nwobe. Shaheem Raymond Oaks. Olowatishe Moses Abonle. Alexander Christopher O'Brien. Desiree Amatutu Adamara. Edie Marie Ostrick. Tematope Justice Ogunuwo. Cassidy Chijundu Anhanya. Isaac Nkochukwu Ojie. Siraj Onalaran Olyoulu Olasode. Megan Marie Oliver. Amy Asarichi Olumi. Kofu Halamed Olarube. Braden Daniel Alvera. Osman Ahmed Omer. Carter Christopher O'Neill. Paul Jacob Orsborn. Jael Amir Ortiz. Michael Francis O'Shea. Aishi Pant. Jalen Parshotam. Aryan Patel. Krish Chichendra Patel. Shreya Manish Patel. Hayden Tyler Patrick. Brady Luke Payne. Arlette Pedregon Munoz. Alyssa Emily Pena. Emmanuel Isaac Penalosa. Annabelle Noemi Perez. Brooklyn Renee Perez. Juan Carlos Perez. Madison Josephina Perez. Xavier James Perry. Kaylee Amanda Perry Benton. Mikhail Declan Perryman. Shariana Marie Peters. Elizabeth Arwen Pham. Hannah Tu Pham. Thomas Joseph Phelan. Garrett Stephen Phillips. Isis Del Carmen Pintor Reliaño. Nafat Pipita Kamuka. Pufipat Pipita Napoka. Mia Brooke Pizzatola. Bedkai Salam Polat. Vashti Sherelle Pollard. Avery Elizabeth Pond. Evan Anthony Posey. Jennifer Madison Potter. Addison Louise Powell. Donovan Jovan Quiller. James Charles Timothy Rabone VII. Cameron L. Radford. Hannah Jolie Ramirez. Kirsten Rebecca Ramirez. Kyle Francis Tristan Ramirez. Marlene Ramirez. Tayab Rana. Jean Gabriel Rangel. Mason Cole Rank. Parker Allen Reed. Matthew Thomas Reed. Patrick James Reed III. Logan Cassidy Reeves. Madison Elizabeth Regman. Alessandra Guadalupe Reyes. Brooklyn Aaron Reyes. Vincent Vin Reyes. Jack Palmer Reynolds. Bradley Crawford Rhodes. Carter Dale Richards. Connor Frank Richards. John Landon Richards. Andre Joshua Richardson. Samantha Jane Richens. Jalen Tyler Ridley. Jake Matthew Rendino. Syed Cheyenne Raza Rizvi. Syed Zion Raza Rizvi. Brooke Ellen Robbins. Chet Peyton Roberts. Brendan Eugene Robertson. Austin Collins Robinson. Michaela Denise Robinson. Casayana Andrea Rocha. Alyssa Rodriguez. Christopher Daniel Rodriguez. Frank Chance Rodriguez III. Isabella Lupe Rodriguez. Julio Alexander Rodriguez. Romeo Rodriguez. Luis Carranza Rojas. Andres Roman. Romeo Romero Cabrera. Chase Edward Randall Roper. Caroline Ray Roth. Adrian Lee Ruiz. Jeremiah Emmanuel Ruiz. Chloe Sinclair Russell. Jack Matthew Risch. Sarah Fadi Sadadine. Laura Sofia Saavedro Flores. Robert John Sable III. Sean Jacob Salas. Ainal Saldana. Fatima Salim. John Preston Salverson. Samuela Azine Chinasa Samanya. John Curtis Sandlin. Trinity Sanga. Isaac Ramon Santos. Juan David Sarmiento Arenas. Alejandro Matthew Sagru Vesely. John Levy Shank II. Miranda Elizabeth Shirich. Claire Elise Schilling. Wyatt James Schlepphorst. Jason Gang Scott. Lily Irene Check. Sabrina Audrey Serpes. Evan Nicholas Serrano. Michael Chapman Sharp. Isabella Marie Shaw. Olafumini Samuel Shusi. Houston Lee Skinner. Baylor Milas Smith. Heidi Grace Smith. Riley Elizabeth Smith. Sean Mackay Smith. Dominic Joshua Solis. Avery Lauren Sommerfeld. Adrian Sosa. Brianna Chrisan Spiller. Britt Anthony Spurlock. Jesse Maverick Staley. Ifemechuku Obananachi Stevens. Angel Janae Stewart. Caleb Gerard Stewart. Rachel Marie Steba. Gregory Carl Stedrick Jr. Lily Ann Sutton. Autumn Swern. Darren Alim Shiraz Sign. Anushka Tabasa. Lawson McKinley Tallis. Jonathan Alexander Tejada. Riley Grace Terry. Dong Bin Tai. Scotland Ray Thiel. Abigail Elizabeth Thomas. Charles Grant Thomas. Isabella Michaela Thomas. Kenna Ray Thomas. Jacob Michael Thompson. Audrey Annalise Thornton. Gizan Tibabe. Bailey Devin Tolbert Black. Mia Alexandra Torres. Tyler Luke D. Tran. Evan Natalia Trejo. Montserrat Trevino Londa. Roger Tristan. Chloe Marie Nevea Trueheart. Greta Shibola Wa Ngala Peter Chinadu Ugu Jr. Ijeoma Obina Kegbu. Taylon Scott Uke. Ifeanichukwu Obajumwa Ogwukwe. Travis Patrick Valerian. Owen David Valentine. Olivia Seren Verduscu. Aaron Nathaniel Abalos Vergara. Miley Ann Veron. Josue Isaac Villatoro Jr. Rena Madison Vinn. Andrew Larry Vogler. Nathaniel Bertram Vogler. Sophia Louise Vertis. Jasmine Quile Vu. Julia Tao Vai Vu. Lynn Nazarat Vong. Riley Diane Vivael. Devin Joseph Wagner. Natalie Sarah Whalen. Joel Mwange Mbugu. Eric Wang. Jaden Angel Warren. Camille Elise Washington. Allison Lee Watson. Sophia Freitas Watson. Sarah Caitlin Wendler. Emily Jean White. Janelle Sade White. Timothy Ray Whitehead Jr. Alexis K. Williams. Jackson Call Williams. Mary Anna Williams. Sydney Jacob Williams. Colin Carter Wynn. Emma Brooke Witten. Leighton Yates Wojcik. Tuck Phoenix Ray. Anderson Porter Wright. Philip Lucas White. Colton Michael Yanta. Ziying Yi. Melvin Deshawn Youngblood Jr. Savannah Juanita Zamora. Daniel Alexander Zapata. Yishan Zhang. Yu Chen Zhang.
All right. I took 620 pictures behind the stage and about 620 hugs, so I thank my class of 2025 for doing that for me. It left a lasting footprint on my heart. Families, let me remind you, family members and friends, you will be able to greet and congratulate your graduate outside of the Epicenter by the fountain. They're going to be exiting on each side, and they will meet you around there. So when you're looking for them, that's where they'll be. Graduates, stand up. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left to signify your graduation from George Ranch High School. Join me in the school